These two major updates will change how we fly in the verse forever. So in 4.7, two updates are going to come in that drastically change how we fly in the verse. One is going to be an actual implementation of armor, a real armor system, and two, it's going to be a new updated radar system. And before we get too deep into it, I'm going to say this right now, the light fighter meta is not dead, at least in the current implementation of things. First off with the armor changes, you will have a binary pen modifier. What that means is you're either going to pen the armor or you're not going to pen the armor. And it matters if the shield is up or not. For example, if you're running lasers, the shield will absorb 100% of that laser. If you're on ballistics, the shield will reduce the ballistic damage by 25%, and then another 45% will be absorbed by the shield. Then it has to pen the armor, and that's a binary. Does it pen? Does it not pen? If it does pen, a ballistic shot will go another 15% underneath that, and then energy for like laser repeaters, that is a plus 30% to its damage. So I'm glad we got that out of the way. What that realistically means, ballistics are going to be not used at all. They're not going to be meta anymore. Lasers will now come back into the meta, which was really what it always has been for years, pretty much, except here and there. And the size of hard point is really going to matter now. Size 3, size 4, really, anything really size 4 and up is going to be very good against multi-crew ships. It's really actually the only thing that you could really fight him against unless you use cannons. And in conjunction with the radar changes. Now, the radar changes cannot be talked about without these armor changes. They're kind of one and the same in the sense that they're achieving the same end state. And the TLDR on the radar changes is that you're going to assign power pips to them now, and depending on what power pips or how many power pips you assign to them is going to be your range on your actual targeting pip. What that means is that the engagement distances are going to come within like a kilometer and a half at most. Skylark, that's excellent. You made a video 2 weeks ago saying how badly these changes are needed, but also in that video I said we need an offensive buff, not just a defensive buff, what this is, which is why I think the light fighter meta is still here. I really don't think it's going to change up the meta, at least in PvP. In PvE, you fly whatever you want, doesn't really matter. But in PvP, I don't think it's really going to change at all. I think light fighters are still on the menu. Perseus's hammerheads still not usable in any fleet battle or any situation whatsoever. And if you do come across a hammerhead or a Perseus outside of the cap ship battle, light fighters just run away and from them anyway. They're just kind of meh. They're useless in PvP. Honestly, they still are. Multi-crew hardpoints honestly need a major update. The auto gimbal is buns, and they just feel bad to use. They still just feel bad to use, and that's really what's going to put multi-crew ships into the forefront. Not just these defensive changes, but some offensive changes as well. But thanks for watching. Let us know what you think in the comment section down below. And as always, remember to like and follow for more.